Hello, and welcome to Science Research Weekly, Season 4, Episode 5, Ribosomal Hip Check. Get ready for asteroid collision simulations, zero thermal expansion material, effective ribosomal collisions, the benefits of cold immersion, and using AI to learn like an Oxford genius. This episode covers materials from January 31st to February 6th. Let's get started. Now, as a quick aside, I tried to get AI to create a title picture for me for using the prompt, create a picture of two ribosomes dressed as hockey players. Have one of the ribosomes checking the other. Who has the puck? The result? Nightmare fuel. So instead, I made my own PowerPoint icons for the title slide. Your sleep routine, trust me, will thank me. Let's get started with some research articles. Here we go there. First article up is Climatic and Ecological Responses to Bennu-type asteroid collisions. If you listened to Science Research Weekly last week, you learned that asteroid Bennu and about how it has a small chance of hitting the Earth in the next few centuries, a 0.037% chance to be exact, and that would be 2182. So researchers have simulated that this 500-meter asteroid, what it would do to climate and ecosystems. It would not be good, to state it simply. There'd be a drop in mean temperatures, precipitation, terrestrial primary productivity, and marine primary productivity. They're all expected. However, there could be a diatome bloom in the ocean if there's enough iron from the asteroid. So a silver or at least ferric lining to the dark cloud of the whole asteroid impact thing. Next up, we have local chemical heterogeneity enabled superior zero thermal expansion in a nonstoichiometric pyrochlore magnets. Sounds complicated, and glancing at some of the details of the paper certainly is, but the concept is stunningly simple. Most metals expand when heating. The metal under consideration, which is an alloy, because it has to be an alloy, it is a quaternary ZrNbFeCO pyrochlore magnet. It has almost no thermal expansion, so it's dubbed a zero thermal expansion material, or a ZTE. This is important because, in high precision technologies, you don't want parts of your technology to expand and get bigger as the temperature changes. That throws the whole precision principle out the window. So interesting material science paper here. Sliding along, we've got our next article. Long-term imaging of individual ribosomes reveals ribosome cooperativity in mRNA translation. Very interesting here. So ribosomes translate mRNA into proteins within a cell, and multiple ribosomes can work on a single transcript. But it's been really hard to measure how and when. So researchers use these stopless ORF circular RNAs, so silk RNAs. So essentially circular RNAs, so that essentially the ribosomes can get on there and just continually circle around and around, and they can watch it and measure it and everything. And so they've been able to monitor translation in individual ribosomes or groups of ribosomes, and they found that ribosomes actually colliding can help stalled sequences going again, make translation faster and more efficient. Because if one ribosome is stalled and it collides with another one, and that takes too long, the ribosomes are actually recycled, which slows down translation. But if it's just a quick one, like a hip check, it actually can keep things going again, not recycle it, but keep translation going and lead to overall increased speed and efficiency. So really interesting stuff. Cool system for them to explore other things in the future. All right, final article for today is Effect of Cold Water Immersion on Health and Well-being, a Systematic Review and Meta-Analysis. Cold water immersion, embraced by Stoics, Wim Hof, and those with a broken water heater. I fell into that third camp last weekend. But are there any benefits? So this recent meta-analysis, researchers were able to find and use 11 studies that fit the criteria and found that immersion reduced things like inflammation, stress, and to a weaker extent, immune function, sleep quality, and quality of life. The timing did matter. Some effects were seen immediately, others took time, and vice versa. And of course, the study is limited by small samples, so like most meta-analyses, more work remains to be done. Now then, let's turn our attentions to some research tools. A little bit light here, but we do have a new R-bloggers post from Open Analytics. Crane 1.00 is released. Quoting from the post, Crane is a new open source product to host data science artifacts, data analysis, reports, documentation sites, or packages and libraries, integral part of our open source suite. It's been designed to comply with the strictest industry regulations in terms of security and auditing, and has been widely popular amongst our customers. So there you go. 3 new CRAN packages are available. There is Tergo, style your code fast, RMCMC, robust markup chain Monte Carlo methods, and authoritative, parse and deduplicate author names. So closing out with some research funding, there are no new grants from any major sources the last week, even I think 2 weeks. Nothing from NIH, NSF, with pauses on things, current funding strategies and whatever beyond what I understand. But I'm going to take this opportunity with a little bit of a change of pace, something that I don't normally do here. I recently watched a great video from Giles, who has the channel Giles McMullen, the YouTube channel Python Programmer, on educational learning videos, really great. And he had a new video called Oxford Researchers Discovered How to Learn AI Like a Genius. A helpful summary of what he found is that AI, you can use it as a helpful but sometimes unreliable tutor. The idea is to use it to help you learn rather than to learn for you. And so, yeah, you can check out his video. It should be in the description below, or you can just look him up. I thought it was a really great video. Well then, Socratic prompting. Thanks for joining me for Science Research Weekly. Science on.